While Gridtraq is extremely easy to set up and use, there are a number of things to pay close attention to in the subscription and installation procedures. Once a sale is made, the salesperson needs to complete the subscriber agreement form with the customer and then schedule the installation for a time that is convenient to the customer. When all information is received, the Gridtraq team will manage the customer for the term of the contract, therefore leaving you to do what you do best: sell. The form is very thorough, and this information is used to generate the customer account within the Gridtraq Comprehensive Client Management Portal. All details should be completed, paying special attention to the banking and vehicle details section. 3 signatures are required on the form prior to submission. Signature 1 relates to the authorization for the debit order. Signature 2 is located at the bottom of the page, with Signature 3 at the bottom of page 2. Many insurers may provide discounts to Gridtraq customers. If the customer's insurer requires a fitment certificate, please ensure that the customer completes the details under the insurance section. A certificate will then be generated for the customer to submit as proof of installation. On the second page, the customer records the details of the vehicles that will be fitted. This information is not only used to generate the vehicle record in the client management system, but also ensures that police have all information available to them in the event of a stolen vehicle recovery. If a customer would like to add more than 3 vehicles to a contract, just complete a second copy of page 2. There is no need to fill out a second copy of page 1. You'll notice 2 boxes labelled Member Number and B Number. The member number is the unit serial number, which is located on the side of the unit black box, underneath the barcode. The B number can be left blank. It's a monitoring number that Gridtraq will allocate after the fitment is complete. Once the subscriber application has been completed, please fax the signed documents to the Gridtraq Control Centre on the number shown. If any of the information is unclear, a Gridtraq team member will contact the customer to confirm the details. The application form must be received at least 48 hours before the scheduled fitment. If this time frame is not possible, the salesperson should contact Gridtraq immediately to arrange faster processing. As an authorised dealer, if you're unable to carry out the fitment or require assistance, please contact Gridtraq to see what assistance can be provided. Remember to check that you have stock and that the fitment has been scheduled with the customer. Once the application has been processed, a fitment job card will be generated and sent to the dealer. The fitment job card allows the dealer to check the vehicle details and also safeguards the dealer against any malicious customer claims. Ensure that the technician marks off any scratches or dents that the vehicle already has, and request that the customer remove all valuables from the vehicle before beginning fitment. Every Gridtraq unit is thoroughly tested prior to shipping and is dispatched in an active state. Please ensure that your technician reads the fitment manual carefully and fits the unit correctly. The installation uses 3 wires. Permanent power. This should be sourced from a main fuse box after the fuse. The choice of wire must be confirmed with a multimeter, and it must remain fully powered during the starter crank of the vehicle. Permanent earth. An earth connection must be made to the chassis of the vehicle, preferably on an existing earth point. Permanent switched ignition. A multimeter must be used to locate the permanent switched ignition. The power must remain on while the ignition is turned on and during the starter crank. Once the ignition has been turned off, the power must switch off. Once the fitment has been completed, update your job card with the corresponding information and ensure that the fitment location is recorded accurately on the job card using the X and Y location guide from the corresponding vehicle type grid sheet. Once the activation is complete, call the Gridtraq activation team on the number shown to initialise the unit. This test takes approximately 7 minutes and is important because we test the GPS location and signal strength, configure the unit according to the vehicle, and initialise any accessories that are fitted. Once complete, fax the signed and updated job card to Gridtraq Control Centre on the number shown. Gridtraq warrants the product for the period of the contract. However, this warranty only comes into effect once all original copies of the subscriber's agreement and fitment job card are received. For full warranty terms and conditions, please contact Gridtraq. Your customer will then receive their customer login details for the My Fleet web portal via email 48 hours after the fitment has been completed. The customer's mobile number becomes their username, and the password is selected on the application form. If they did not select a password, a random password will be generated and sent to them. To log into the My Fleet portal, navigate to www.gridtraq.com. Install Microsoft Silverlight if prompted to do so. The introduction video will play. Then select the My Fleet login button on the main page. Once you're logged in, click on the Map tab. Here you'll see a list of all vehicles linked to your account, as well as their current positions on a map. There are a number of basic features for each vehicle. You can center the map on the vehicle, view the route of its current trip, view a comprehensive trip history, and set vehicle waypoints. Under the Reports tab, you'll be able to generate a number of comprehensive reports, such as the driver scorecard shown. Under the Logs tab, you can view logs of vehicle usage, violations, and the crash logs. The crash log is particularly useful when investigating the details of a traffic incident, whether it's harsh braking or harsh acceleration. Under the Vehicle tab, you can modify the details of each vehicle, as well as set up service reminders and violation alerts. Under the Setup tab, you can schedule reports and set up details for email, SMS, and on-screen alerts. You can also set up alerts and controls for extra inputs that may have been installed, such as a panic button or a fuel pump cut. On-screen alerts will be displayed at the top of the portal window, notifying fleet managers of any outstanding alerts. For more information on using the My Fleet web portal, please refer to the manual provided or contact Gridtraq for any further assistance.